Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. We are students from UiTM Arau Perlis. We'll make a tutorial on our operating system project. The name of the operating system is Korean Service Operating System. So first, let me introduce my name. My name is Didi NATASHA binti SAWI. My student ID is 0202452108. Now, let's go to the first class on our operating system. The first class is sender info. It consists of 4 attributes, which is sender name, sender ID, sender address, and sender number phone. Next, we go to default construct. Next, we go to normal constructor with parameter string name, string address, string number phone, and string sender ID. Next, we go to getter construct, get sender name, get sender address, get sender number phone, and get sender ID. And the last one is to display. We use string to string. It's written the name, the ID, the address, and the number phone. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Arifman bin Fadlin. My student ID is 2020452458. So I will continue with the next class, which is recipe info class. So for the recipe info class, we will have 4 attributes, which is the first one, recipient name, recipient ID, recipient address, and the last one is recipient phone number. And all of these attributes, we will have the data type, which is string. The next step, for the default constructor of the recipient info, we will write it recipient name equals to null, recipient ID equals to null, recipient address equals to null, and the last one, recipient phone number equals to null. The next step, for the normal constructor, we will have the parameter inside the class. And for this recipient info class, we will have 4 parameters, which is the first one is string name, second one string address, the third one string phone, and the last one is string ID. And we will write it recipient name equals to name, recipient ID equals to ID, recipient address equals to address, and the last one recipient phone number equals to phone. Next steps, for the getter or the accessor, we will write it get recipient name equals to return recipient name, and the getter for recipient address, get recipient address, return to recipient address, the getter of recipient phone number, get recipient phone number, and return to recipient phone number, and the last one, for the getter or accessor recipient ID, we will write it get recipient ID, return to recipient ID, and the last one, we will display all of the recipient information, which is the first one is name, the second one ID, the third one is address, and the last one is phone number. So we want to display all of this information, we will use the string, which is toString, and we will return it by add of the getter that we already write, which is get recipient name plus the getter of recipient ID, get recipient ID, plus the getter of recipient address, get recipient address, and plus the last one, getter or accessor recipient phone number, get recipient phone number. So all of the recipient information get to display nicely. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
I am Muhammad RAZIQ bin ABDUL with metric number 2020-855848. I am going to explain about class parcel info. It contains 6 attributes, which is parcel weight, parcel type, parcel location, sender info sender from class sender info, recipient info recipient from class recipient info, and string tracking. Public parcel info. This is the default constructor. Public parcel info double weight, parcel type, parcel location, recipient info recipient, and string tracking. This is the normal constructor. Get parcel weight, get parcel type, get parcel location, get sender, get recipient, and get tracking. This is the accessor to access the attribute above. Public double calculate total. This is the processor that will calculate the total price, which will need parcel type, parcel location, and parcel weight, which the user will output. Public string tracking generator. This is to generate random tracking number for the user. And the last one are public string to string. It will output the receipt. Get recipient, get parcel weight, get parcel type, get parcel location, get tracking, and calculate total. Thank you.
Okay, hi, my name is Muhammad FARHAN bin AZMI with the metric number 2020-847-882. So now I'm going to explain about the display class, which is our main class of our project. First, we're going to import java.ot.scanner, java.io, java.text, javax.swings. Okay, we're going to start. First, we're going to use try and catch. Then, we're going to declare a scanner, which is I with single N, with a double N, with triple N, which is this one is for integer and double, this one is for string, and this one just for spare part. After that, we're gonna declare PR in the file writer with the file name consignment node.txt. Then we're gonna declare PW in the print writer. Then we're gonna declare F in the JFrame for the J option. We're gonna make an introduction to the user, as you can see. Next, we're going to ask the user how many parcel that he's going, or his or her going to send to the recipient. Then after that, we're going to ask the sender information, which is the name, ID, address, phone number, and store it in the sender info class, which is this one, name, address, phone, and ID. After that, we're going to declare the variable from the recipient info class, parcel info class, parcel info class again, and this one we declare string tracking as an array. So first, we're going to settle the tracking number. We open a loop. We store the tracking number from the tracking generator from the parcel info class inside the tracking variable, the array. Okay, the second loop, we're going to ask the user to enter the recipient information, which is name, ID, address, phone number, and as well the parcel information, the weight, the destination, which is the locate, and the code based on the table you have seen. Then we're going to change it to upper class for the locate and for the type to upper class to make it easier. After that, we're gonna store the recipient name, recipient address, recipient phone, recipient ID inside the recipient class. After that, we're gonna store weight, type locate recipient, this one, and the tracking number as well inside the parcel class. Then we're gonna declare string sender copy with the receipt copy with this. The next loop is for output, which is we're going to print out sender information, parcel and recipient information as well. This one is print for consignment node.txt. We're going print for sender and the information parcel and recipient. Then we're gonna do an equation which is it 0? If it's 0, we're going to print as a sender copy, if not as a recipient copy. For one consignment node, we're going to print two type of consignment node, which is one for sender and one for recipient copy. And finally, we're going to close the print writer and system exit and the catch exception E for tracking any error from our coding. Thank you.
Back to me, RAZIQ. Now, let's look at the output. Okay. Enter the number of parcel. Enter other information below. Enter the sender information, name, ID, address, phone number, the recipient name, phone number, enter the parcel weight, destination, and parcel type. This is the output. Let's see at the consignment node. Sender's information. This is the sender's copy and is the recipient copy. Thank you.